sports. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Fox. He's got the... More. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to...
Okay, ready?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 86 yards.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan of trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, then his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Willis now off of play action. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a lot more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He finds his man complete. It's Barber. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll go with the option. Coming right. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. The Colts had 2 and 1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins.
And that is caught. Indianapolis. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Mitchell finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Mitchell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is taken at the 15. (10-6) the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 23. A solid stiff arm. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. On 1st down, Willis. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards. Run at first. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Option play, Willis looking to run.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And that will be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's and a turnover. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage.
And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, it's Willis. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Willis now off play action. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barber. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Throwing again on second down. Willis. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Willis looking to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Here's Willis, third and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a 30. No return. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Malik Willis gets set to lead this offense once again. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were in the hurry-up, maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations. You get going so fast, you speed up, and you don't take care of the ball. And we just saw one hit the ground.
Absolutely, we saw what can happen. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Indy set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On first down, Willis.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun snap to Willis. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Right back to the air with Willis. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They lead things here as they start 1st and 10, trying to get rid of that bad taste in their mouth from the loss last week to the Atlanta Falcons. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Going on 4th down, here's Willis. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Willis wants to pass it again. And Shark calls it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Willis. This will be caught at about the 5. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Taylor. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Willis will try and throw for this. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch. They run out.
This is where you step up. On the check.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Play action. Here's Willis. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Play action, Willis. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Willis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Malik Willis keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Colts are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the line. So start by running the option to the right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Willis with another keeper. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He'll look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great move this scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
They'll start out here with the option left. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side is Ingram. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. On second down, there's the option going left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That was an excellent comeback.